to That Horror Couple. I'm Kaylee.
And I'm Ken Slade.
No, you're not.
We're just monkeying around.
Yeah.
What's all this monkey business?
I know.
I'm Rob.
Yeah, and we just got back from seeing Osgood Perkins, the monkey.
As in Anthony Perkins?
Yeah, his son. Mm-hmm.
And it has something to do with Stephen King.
Yes, it's a Stephen King short story that's been adapted for film.
That's quite a combo.
Yeah, I love Stephen King. We liked Long Legs, so we're excited. We were excited to check this out.
I like Rowan Campbell.
Yeah, me too. Halloween ends.
But how was the movie?
Yeah.
Let's get into it.
Let's talk about it. When twin brothers find a mysterious wind-up monkey, a series of outrageous deaths tear their family apart. 25 years later, the monkey begins a new killing spree, forcing the estranged siblings to confront the cursed toy. Directed by Oz Perkins, starring Theo James, Oz Perkins, Rowan Campbell, and Tatiana Maslany.
So The Monkey, 2025. What do we like? What do we dig? What's our positives?
I love the cast. I loved our characters in this movie. We had Theo James, who I know from the Divergent film.
Inside, you jab to the throat.
So it was really cool to see him in a horror movie. I really liked his role.
Dude, we got Rowan Campbell dressed like Joey Ramone.
Yeah.
All right. That was so cool.
It was awesome. Yeah.
Yo, I loved it. I was like, this is so like Ramone.
We love Halloween Ends, and we were waiting to see more of him. So we were excited to see this movie.
It's Halloween. We're gonna have a good time tonight.
Anyone that likes Halloween, I should just check this film out just for that.
For Corey Cunningham.
Cunningham being Joey Ramone.
Yeah.
It's worth it. We also got Elijah. We got Frodo.
Yeah, Frodo.
Frodo!
You're late.
He's not leaving the Shire in this, though, I don't think. I think he stays at his house.
No, he's some douchebag, like, stepdad or
like
something.
An evangelist, like a...
No, he wrote
Was
a
he
book.
like a preacher guy or
I
something?
don't know.
I don't know.
He was, like, purposely douchey but hilarious.
Yeah, he was really funny.
I thought it was really funny.
Mm-hmm. I love the gore was great in the movie, too.
Yeah, if you're into gore, this is definitely going to be up your alley. This is, like, over-the-top gore, along the lines of, like, Evil Dead or, like, something like that.
Yeah, and it kind of reminded me... Pause for editing. It kind of reminded me of like Annabelle meets Final Destination in a way. I know it's a weird combination.
No, but the deaths were very Final Destination.
The deaths were very Final Destination, but the little cursed monkey reminded me of like Annabelle. So that's where I got that from.
I did dig how they told this story too, because it kind of like they told the story from back to forward in a way, because it starts off with somebody trying to get rid of this toy monkey. Every time it does that thing, that drum thing, somebody randomly dies.
The fuck?
And then the guy winds up burning it. But then we get a flashback of these kids who had to grow up with the monkey in their house, and it traumatized them to adulthood.
Yes.
And it follows these two brothers, Hal and
Bill.
That's right. Pretty creepy monkey too. As they tried to get rid of it, eventually the brothers throw it down a well, and then it haunts them years later. But like throughout the movie, as people are dying, there's like comedy elements that are thrown in there. Like
they're funny, yeah.
For some reason, I thought it was hilarious that the pastor, whoever was giving the service, was like, here we go again. He's like. We saw that in the trailer, but there are certain parts that are just over the top, funny, and like entertaining. Like, and then there are also parts that are dark. So part of me didn't know whether to laugh or not, but like another part of me was like, oh, that's pretty hilarious.
Yeah,
but
I think the film did a good job of like mixing up the two components, the horror and the comedy together. Just certain scenes were more lighthearted, and other scenes, like especially towards more the end of the film, it was darker and darker. It seemed like darker comedy, you know. So it got a little crazy.
And every time the kids wound up this monkey toy, the person around them would die at random. It was like Final Destination, but the kills were over the top.
Final Destination, I think they always knew like who died based on like the events of the first initial like big thing that happens. They knew who was in order to die.
That's what I mean. This was just so random. Growing up, the kids tried to destroy the monkey, tried to cut it up. The monkey returns, monkey comes back. Deaths were over the top. When the kids had to move into with their swinger aunt and uncle.
Yeah.
We got like a lawnmower running over our head. We got like decapitation on hibachi place. It was just random.
There was a lot of random cool.
It was just over the top,
stuff.
like, whoa, dude, this is nuts. And like, it gets to the point where you do start laughing. I think that's where the comedy elements do come in.
Yeah, because the deaths are so over the top and random. As far as dislikes of the film, do you have any certain dislikes that you want to share?
Yeah, I was more into like the first half than the second half.
Okay.
You know, like we said, the kills are over the top. I like the first half and the second half. The third act, by the time the third act happened, I was like, it's to the point where you see so much stuff. It doesn't blow you away
Does
as
it
much.
shock you as much?
No.
Okay.
But I did like Rowan Campbell. He's gonna be quiet.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say about it. There were some good scenes, but like it was just so over the top that so desensitized by the time this film ends.
Yeah, I agree.
And so I was definitely more into the first half than the final act. And I just felt like the final act was very thrown together at random. I just felt like it ended abruptly.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
I think that's
I
what
was
my dislike, one of the only
isn't that one of the
dislikes I had.
Stephen King things too?
Yeah,
like,
he has weird endings in his books.
They always joke like,
Yeah.
oh, I didn't like the ending. They said it over and over again in chapter 2.
Yeah, and in chapter 2. No, yeah, Stephen King's works end kind of weird times, so I think that kind of fits here, I would say. So I guess my dislike would have to be the same thing, that the abruptness of the ending.
Seeing the kids grow up,
Yeah.
I didn't like seeing the kid get bullied. That always gets to me. I always hate that.
Yeah.
Get any explanation about the monkey.
Yeah.
The monkey was not explained.
I got you, you bastard!
Even at the end, we're like, okay, so what is this monkey? Why is it? Is it a curse? Is it in somebody's head? Is it
Yeah.
somebody's imagination? Is it like...
It was like a possessed.
Yeah, is it like a
object?
possession? We don't know. There's nothing explained at the end, and that really got to me. Because it just ends when they're like, let's go dancing.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
Yeah.
So it kind of ended abruptly. I would appreciate it to know what the hell was going on.
Yeah, I agree with you. As far as final thoughts, I would have to give this a 7.5 out of 10. I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun with a good mix of horror and comedy. I enjoyed our cast. I enjoyed goriness of all the kills and everything. And because of how fun and weird, I like weird movies. So I'm gonna have to give it a 7.5 out of 10.
I agree. It's a good time. The movie doesn't take itself too seriously. It's just a good time. It was hard to follow in parts, but I'm sure that will clear up with a second watch for me.
Yeah.
And I did love seeing Rowan Campbell as Joey Ramone.
Yeah, me too.
That was just awesome.
It was awesome to see him.
Dude, that had to be a Ramone shout out.
Yeah.
That had to be a Ramone shout out. Rowan, are you watching?
Yeah.
Was it a Ramone shout out?
Yeah, I don't know.
It was. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, but I say check it out, and it's definitely worth checking out.
Yeah, I say go check it out in the theater. It was
What'd you
fun.
give it? A 7.5?
7.5 out of 10. Yeah, 7.5.
I'll agree.
Okay.
I don't feel like arguing tonight.
No,
I
okay.
just want to agree.
We want to agree. Okay.
We ain't monkeying around.
Yeah.
No more monkey business.
Yeah.
Hey, where the monkey is?
Make sure you guys are hitting the bell to be notified when we drop all of our new horror movie reviews, horror movie trailer breakdown. Make sure you're subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing. We have a Spread Shop t-shirt store. Make sure you check that out. Once again, I'm Kaylee.
I'm Rob.
And we hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. We will see you guys soon.
Thanks for watching.
Oh yeah.
Horror couple.
It's us.